a story for you today, totally unrelated to work. Just a little peek into how my brain works while I sleep and when I'm awake. Last night, what seemed like all night long, I had a dream that I was back working at the bank. No bank in particular, however, there were some very familiar faces there. One day, I came into work and we were having a staff meeting, but I didn't get the memo. As I walked in to find my seat, there were surveys all around the table. And on the table, there were all sorts of beauty products. Now, as you know, I'm not huge into beauty products. Anyway, I digress. So the dream continues, and I have a little shadow. This shadow happened to be a friend of mine who worked at the bank. It's been so long now, I don't remember, some sort of supervisor position, small in stature, and she was pushing me to purchase these products. It was becoming mandatory at the bank that we wore blue slacks, blue heels, a crisp, freshly ironed cotton shirt, and a red scarf. They wanted us to have a full face of makeup. And let me tell you something. If you want to get me fired up, just tell me I have to do something and watch me push back. Needless to say, I woke up, and sometimes I share my dreams with hubby and sometimes I don't. I was ready to battle a grizzly bear this morning. I was so hot to trot. Sometimes I think in our subconscious, we can prepare ourselves for the day that's going to come. And my day in the office so far has been the most frustrating ever. Now, I can tell you things don't always go smoothly in transport. Pretty much never. I had a client who is just being stubborn as all get out. They refuse to understand what the transporter went through to get his unit where he delivered it. Now, did the driver make a couple of mistakes? Absolutely. Yeah, he did. I learned a lesson that when you change something and you call someone, you write down not only who you talked to, but what number you phoned and what date and what time. Sometimes I get so busy, I just mechanically go through the motions. Well, this one might bite me in the butt. Anyway, the customer is refusing to pay for the service. The dealership won't release the keys back to the driver, which that's the right call. The client won't receive the car because he doesn't want to pay for a botched service, even though the car is okay. I am just like, oh my God. The owner of the company agreed to discount the service, reaching out in goodwill, apologizing. I apologized, and the customer is literally, for lack of a better word, being a jerk. So, 4 hours I've been battling this, going back and forth, trying to play the good guy and smooth things over for everyone. I don't want the sheriff to be called. I don't want fists to fly. I just want everybody to get along. And so that's my Monday. Share in the comments what you've had the pleasure of enduring this morning.
For more real-life stories with lessons, visit carlajgardner.com/blogs.